Hey, good morning, channel. It is bright and early, 5:34 on Sunday morning, and I am out for number one, some coffee, number two, some breakfast, number three, some great fellowship with great people. And that's kind of the topic this morning's ride. I want to talk to you about our friend Mac with Gold Rider 1 put out a video yesterday, right about the time I was thinking he hasn't put out a video in a while. And he's just so kind. His main message in the video was all about, first of all, people get too offended too easy, and I completely agree with him. But secondly, the camaraderie, friendships that we develop as, number one, motorcycle riders, number two, Goldwing motorcycle riders, number three, Goldwing motorcycle riders that vlog. It's a family I never knew existed until one day I happened to see this guy Cruiseman. He's had such great content on his channel, specifically about a bike I was interested in, and then I saw something in one of his videos that made me think, he's riding around Dallas. I recognize that sign or that landmark. One thing led to another, and now we're regular breakfast club on Sunday mornings, and so many people have come to this breakfast club. It's a pilgrimage, and we're all so blessed that you guys join us. But I want to agree with Mac, and let's talk about Mac for a second. Started watching him, and I don't even know how I landed on his channel. I think maybe it was Cruiseman, to be honest with you. He said, hey, there's this new guy out there. And Mac had one, maybe two videos out when I started watching his channel. Didn't know his name, but he's standing in his kitchen. Don't even know if he has his bike yet. Standing in his kitchen, saying, hey, I'm creating this moto vlog because I want to capture my motorcycle journey for my kids and my grandkids. And what an awesome reason to be doing this. Capture the journey. I feel the same way about my photography. I don't sell it. I don't make any money from the photography. I'm capturing the journey and sharing it with people. But I was immediately drawn to Mac because there's something about, and if you guys have watched him, you know, there's something about his tone, something about his voice that, number one, just makes you feel comfortable. Also made me very surprised that he was a warden in his work life. But you can pull out the important things: character, integrity, transparency, all of those things. He is the real deal. I encourage you, if you haven't seen his videos, I think he's up to episode 24 now, and he's going through 2 bikes in 24 episodes, but that's fun to watch too. Y'all go check out his channel, Gold Rider 1. Mac, thank you for the kind words. Thank you for what you do and being part of this family. But that concept of character, trust, honesty, transparency, it permeates this group, this family we have. You can see it in Cruiseman. You can see it in his good buddy and my good friend Don Smith, and so many people. Road Glide doesn't do videos, but I'm going to be friends with Road Glide for the rest of my life. He is that kind of guy. putting others first. Always putting others first, and he does it so well. We could all learn from Mr. Road Glide. You know, Larry up in Canada, I know I mentioned him a lot too, but what drew me to Larry was his genuine, unpretentious, again, tone of voice, the fun he's having with his brothers riding around Canada on his black Goldwing. I just envy that. I wish I had time for more major outings like that. And it's not just time, it's other circumstances. But anyway, I digress. I just wanted to mention that I agree with Mac, and I think a lot of others that watch this channel and follow this family would agree. The relationships are just what keeps us coming back. We're entertained, yes. Thank you, Cruiseman. We're entertained. We're educated. But we keep coming back for the family and the communication. It's an odd day in our life where our communication is virtually through videos on a computer. And that's why I love these breakfasts so much. We can actually get face to face. Okay, updates on the Ultimate Seat. I don't think it has any more padding than the stock seat. I've been checking them both out, riding the Ultimate Seat for now. I think the padding is very, very similar, guys. It's not like it's some big stuffed sofa lounger, okay? It's designed in such a way that I think it has more back support. I fit more in the seat than I did with the stock seat. I felt like I was on the stock seat. I feel like I'm in the Ultimate Seat. And I think that all-around support adds just a little bit that's going to help make the long rides, or let's just be real, the rides between having to fill up your tank with gas. That is really the length we're talking about here. It's going to make it a lot more tolerable. I'm happy with my purchase. And it doesn't, you know, it, number one, looks great, and number two, won't scuff up like the other one did so easily. The Utopia backrest has been sold. You guys know Tom from Tom's Goldwing Adventures. Tom is the proud new owner of my Utopia backrest. He doesn't have one, and now he does. I'm glad it's going to a good home. So I'm running the standard setup this morning. Ace Pro facing backwards looking at me. Hey guys, how are you? Good to see you again. And the GoPro facing forwards. Not capturing light near as good as the Ace Pro. I've got the Ace Pro in that pure video, and the whole draw of the Ace Pro was its ability to capture low light. So I'm just going to flip back and forth through this conversation a little bit so you can see the difference in the light it's picking up. If you're looking at me, that's the Ace Pro, the better camera for picking up low light. If you're looking in front of the motorcycle at my dashboard, that is the GoPro. So we're just going to flip back and forth here so you can see real time the difference in the two cameras. Still love my GoPro. It has unmatched stabilization in my opinion, and I think it has better audio when I'm plugging in my third-party Rode mics. I really think it somehow captures audio a little better. Oh, these breakfasts come and go so quick, and then it's work week. I can't tell you how busy I've been this last week. It's just been one of those weeks. If you've been in the workplace any length of time, you know what I'm talking about. And I have an annual requirement to keep my CPA license up that is related to training, and that coming due today. So waiting to the last minute like I always do. I have to cram now. Ah, gosh, thought when I got out of college I'd finish cramming. Nope. Every year, last minute, cramming these CPE hours. If you're an accountant, you're a CPA, you understand what I'm talking about. So I'll be doing that this afternoon. Nose in a book. Well, nose in a computer these days. No more noses in a book. Anyway. Wonder who's going to show up for breakfast this morning. Unicorn Hairhead, I want to shout out to Bill. I just read where he's had some major trips on his bike, and age is not an issue for Bill. He's out there killing it. Way to go, Bill. So good to see you the other day at breakfast. Michigan, Grand Rapids, if I remember correctly. Bill came a long way for breakfast. But we may see Larry with Goldwing moments sometime this next 12 months for breakfast. We may see Mac. Looking forward to all of that. Still looking for riding gear. These summers, man, I love riding this early in the morning, 5:46 in the morning, because it's, I'm going to say, relatively cool. The bike says 89 degrees. I want to call it 85 probably. But, oh my goodness, as soon as that sun comes up and the humidity, here I go whining again. It's horrible. So I am still looking for some riding gear. Got my eyes on the Climb Meerkat riding pants and jacket. And I probably said that wrong. Meerkat, something. That's the model name, if you will. It's supposed to be light, level 1 ghost armor, which is thinner than most armor, but still does the job. And it lets so much air flow through. So looking at those, but ouch, they're high. I mean, ouch. When you got a good product and you know it, you can just afford to charge ridiculous prices. But these better be very damn good. I wish I knew somebody who owned a pair. If you own a pair of Climb Meerkats, oops, I think I need some gas. Speak up in the comments. Let me know what you think of them. Because it's a lot of money to invest, and I don't want to be wrong. Kind of like buying a seat. Alright, back to you shortly, channel. Wow, my Fuelie app said that I got 45.7 miles to the gallon out of that last tank. My goodness, that's a record. It's usually around 41. Huh. Also, channel, since last we spoke, I have, wait, let me make sure I've got everything ready to go here. Don't want to be taking off with a parking brake on or something. Okay, everything looks cool. Since we last spoke, I have eclipsed 5,000 miles on this motorcycle. Rolled over 5,000 miles, now at 5,022. Love this purchase. This will be the last bike I own. There goes Don Smith. This will be the last bike I own. It's all I ever need. I'm just sorry it took me so long. Well, no, I'm not. I bought a Goldwing at the right time. Before 2018, they were just a little too big and bulky for me. They got a facelift in 2018, which made them beautiful, but the trunk was too small. By 2023, when I bought mine, they had fixed the trunk issue, and it was the perfect time to buy. Love this bike. if I could change only one thing, I might upgrade to that blue color that Road Glide has. That is, and F6B Adventures Add-on has. Stunning colors. Stunning colors. Well, Cruiseman's already here. He's working on his bike this week, so he's not riding it. He's riding that Rebel he's reviewing. And then, of course, Don is here. The two regulars. That's not a bad looking bike, that Rebel. I'll show you the bike channel in just a second. Need to go check out his review on the bike. Pretty awesome. Back in a second. All right, here at Awake, as I said, with Cruiseman and the famous Don Smith, who is actively trying to get into his phone right now. Anyway, Cruiseman is not on his beautiful machine today. He's got a different beautiful machine because his is all tore apart in his garage. He is riding the Honda Rebel today, a bike that he has reviewed. Go check out that video. 1100. That's massive. It just doesn't look that big, but it's 1100.
Why don't you sit on it and I'll videotape you and see what you think
All
of
right.
the seating position.
All right. Now it's going to be totally different for a short guy like me. Okay, those handlebars are far forward.
See, that's what everybody that sat on it that likes the height of the bike has said about the handlebars. They all say the handlebars are too far away.
Yeah, that's going to be uncommon. Now, I'm old and spoiled with this other bike, so I don't know that I could do this for a long period of time.
See, it's fine for me, but
I wish they were right here. If I could sit up straight.
I've had 3 people say the same thing. Don said the same thing.
Wow. It is pretty. It is very pretty. Look at that TFT, guys. That is just cool looking for a little thing.
Turn it on.
Yeah. Wow. They've come a long way since my Honda 125. Yeah, so go check out Cruiseman's review of this bike if you haven't already. All right, it is 1:06. That means it is coffee o'clock.
I see lights on over there. This is like their low end. It's just purely Bluetooth.
Okay.
No mesh. And unfortunately, it's a shape that won't take a break free because of this little curve, this little thing.
Would it not? I guess that gets in the way.
That's the problem. Yeah, it kind of makes it aim down. It just looks.
Is that their development, or are they working with somebody? Like
they have
the shape.
Company.
Oh, they do.
I don't know who designed it.
Someone into 3D printing will make a mount that you could put a.
That's a good idea.
I like.
A couple of guys that have 3D printers. I should ask them that. It's got, it's got the sunshade. This is the, and thankfully they put a regular USB-C port for charging. It doesn't have that stupid magnetic thing that I've got.
Nice.
It's got 32-bit float. I just bought the one mic setup. I didn't buy the dual mics because I don't really need that.
Right.
And if you need a lavalier, you just plug it into that.
That's great.
Now it doesn't have the screw down. If you're interested in them, they're yours. If not, I'll ask Tom if he wants them.
I'll take them.
Okay.
I'll take them because I don't have enough wires on my bike.
No, not at all. Don't talk to me about wires right now. All day yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
I will say it's becoming one of my top 5 purchases ever. That air conditioner for the garage.
Oh yeah.
I can work out there all day long.
God bless you.
Degrees.
I walked into my garage this morning at 4:30.
It was hot.
And I'm like, what the hell in my garage?
Now the good thing about these, there's no wires. It plugs right into your
Existing?
Goldwing heart. Yeah.
Oh.
It just replaces the turn signals that are, so you don't have to add any wires.
So what do the Muth? What does the Muth do?
have to be wired.
You got to wire it up.
Yeah, they got to be wired.
I'm starting to lean your direction. Gonna put a dadgum Wago connector right up there in the hole for the side view mirror. Very interested in how this comes out with you.
Now the Moves have a connector.
Oh,
So when you take your mirror off,
yeah.
you run a wire right next to that wire.
Okay.
So you can unplug the Move when you take the mirror off. It doesn't, the wires don't go all the way back to that.
Oh, you're connecting to the existing wire with the
No, but Move has its own harness that goes back to
Oh,
the
okay.
seat.
Okay. But it also has a
At the
connector
mirror,
that you
they
can
have a
disconnect.
plug.
I got you. I got you. All right, channel. We have finished breakfast. And we had some visitors again today in a beautiful 2018 blue Goldwing. Stunning color. Wonderful couple, Dawn and Julie. Dawn and Julie, thank you for coming out and joining us today. It was certainly a pleasure. You're welcome back anytime, as is anybody. Just about everybody's left now. Cruiseman's in there finishing up, and he'll be leaving. So let's head back. It was fun this morning. A lot of show and tell. Everybody brings something, the latest toy. Cruiseman is trying out. Matter of fact, he had this on the last video he did. He is trying out the DJI wireless mic. He used it on his last video. I might have to go back and watch and see what the quality is. I'm always looking for a better solution for microphone. So, all right, brake is off. Let's head out. Well, don't head out too fast. I don't think my helmet is strapped in. It's not. There we go. All right, guys, let's do this. Always an enjoyable time. You guys are welcome to come out anytime, say hello. So Don and Julie are from the west side of Fort Worth, so they made a pretty good haul to get here for breakfast this morning. It's just wonderful to see a couple riding together, enjoying this amazing motorcycle and the community that goes with it as a couple. Okay, as I said earlier, if you get a chance, go out and, if you haven't already, find Gold Rider 1. It's a great channel. Mac's got a great thing going on there. Go watch that. Go find Goldwing Moments. Larry up in Canada. I know you guys will enjoy his channel as well. Also, Tom's Goldwing Adventures. Just a down-to-earth guy. Go check out his channel. Of course, you know Cruiseman's channel. F6B Adventures. You really need to see his channel right now. He's on a long trek, taking the long way to Alaska on his blue Goldwing. And it's been a bit of a struggle, but he's going to some amazing places, meeting amazing people, and just doing what the rest of us wish we had time to do. So go check out F6B Adventures. Ardent is his name, Ardent, on his way to Alaska. Check that out. guys, if you're into photography, I put up a video yesterday of a walk through a nature preserve, grabbed some great shots of some birds and dragonflies and other things, talked a little bit about my Canon R5 camera. If you're at all interested in that, jump over to my Robert White photography channel and check it out. But you are certainly welcome here at Robert White's Moto, and I'm so glad you joined me today. You guys take care of this week, enjoy the week, and we will talk again soon. And until then, ride safe, my friends, and God bless.